Yo, what's good guys? It's CJ. And welcome back to Let's Build a City, episode 3. And before we're on the actual world, I saw some people wanting to see the seed, so that's the seed right there. Um, as well as, I guess since I'm here, I'll show what packs I'm using. I'm using these shader packs, even though they don't work. The only thing it really does is change the sky and the water texture, I think, as well as the planks texture, like the wood texture. Also the city texture pack. And that's about it. That's the stuff I'm using right there. Let me know what I should name the city too, because right now I just have it on there as City 2021. So let me know what I should name it. Well, let's get right into the world. Alright, so what's good guys? Also before we get into this video, I'm sorry about it coming out late. I'm using an Elgato I just got, and so the sound, my voice, it might sound a little weird, but I'm getting a new mic soon, so it should sound better hopefully. And yeah, that's why the video came out late. I was messing around with my Elgato, but I did finish this area. I've done quite a lot since last episode. I built these two buildings. I did some terraforming back here. And this is what we're going to be working on today. I already have the layout built for a skyscraper we're going to be working on. I added a little road back here. I also started to do some terraforming over here. Expanded the highway. We're going to have to destroy that mountain eventually, but I did do some terraforming off camera as well. Another bridge right here. And then I'm planning out the roads over here now too. Little curved roads. I still got to get better at curved roads. Not the best at them, but I don't think it's bad. It looks decent. It looks pretty good, so I like it. And yeah, so what we're going to be doing in this episode is I'm going to just build this skyscraper. I saw somebody wanted to see a skyscraper tutorial, so instead of doing a tutorial, I'm just going to show out the layout right here. That's the layout. I already have it planned out for 3 garages right here. So if you want, you can pause the video right here. Also, I'm using diorite stairs, diorite walls, slabs, also light gray terracotta, chisel quartz block for the garages, gray wool, black stained glass, and we're going to use redstone lamps and redstone blocks. It could be sea lanterns or whatever. And again, this is on a city texture pack, so primarily if you weren't on a city texture pack, you would just want something a little bit darker on the side, like white right here, and then a dark right here. Okay? And so now this is the layout for a 2x2 right there. What is this? 7, and then a 2x3, and then 2, 2x2, 2, 2x2, and then this is 7, 2, or yeah, 2x2, then 4, 2x2, 7, 4, 2x2, 2, 2x2, 2, 2x3, 7, 2x2, 7, and then 2x3. And then it's just the exact same thing on this side, just all these are, this is 6, this is 6, this is 6, so instead of having 7, 7, and 4, like we do here, it's a little bit off for a 6x6x6. Now actually, you know what I'm going to do? I don't really like the way that looks, so I'm going to change my mind right here. Make that a 7. Make it 7x4x7, same as the other side over there. Just like that. Make sure I get rid of the concrete and put back the wool. So yeah, this could be like a little garage for little vehicles. Bigger vehicles can come to this side. But yeah, that's the outline right there. Just double check this is right. Yep. Yep. Okay. So let's get into it. I'm gonna build these towers up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8's tall enough. And now I'm just gonna do that with all the towers. Alright guys, so now once you have your pillars up, now what we're gonna do is, just for now, you're gonna fill in all your white blocks. For me, diorite, because I'm using the city texture pack. Again, if you're using a different texture pack, you would want to use just like maybe white concrete and like light gray concrete and like just gray for the wool that we're gonna end up using. But for me, it's diorite. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna fill in all these walls all the way up to the top, just like this, on every single wall, but not the garage. Skip the garage. I'll show you what to do on that. So once I have this filled in, I will cut right to when I have it all filled in. Alright guys, so now I have all the walls filled in but the garage section, and before we get to the garage, we're going to want to make a little design. So I am going off the top of my head right now. I'm looking at things. You see, I don't really like the diorite stairs because it blends in too well, so maybe we can get some polished diorite stairs in here. Let's see how that looks. That looks better. So let's get the polished diorite slabs in here. If you're on a different texture pack, it could be quartz. And now let's see how this would look just in the front. Put them upside down all on the top. Doesn't look bad. Now let's add a row of quartz in front of it, just like that. Does that look better? Yeah, it adds more detail. So now what we could do is maybe something like this. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, so now we're gonna just go by a pattern like this. Adds more design. And now on areas like this with the 2x2, we're just gonna put two stairs, no slabs, just like that. Okay. Now let's get the front door design, and before we do that, I'm gonna grab my interior block, because on the inside I'm gonna be using a different kind of block for the interior. So actually, yeah, let's use gray terracotta. So now what we're going to do is, it's going to be a big building, so we're going to add 2 front doors, just like this. Let's see how this looks. That's a little too big, so let's do something like this. And now, get diorite slabs out, something like that. And then we're going to go here, and we'll just do something just like that for a little bit more design. For the top of the door, we're going to do this on both sides. Some diorite slabs, diorite walls. Now you see, if you were using something without diorite and there's no other type of wall, You could do stairs of whatever types. If you're using quartz for back here, you can use stairs like that. Since I'm using diorite, I'm using the walls. Just like that. Nice and simple. Okay. Now, I'm going to add this. Now let's see how that adds to the wall. Don't like that. Let's see. Walls don't connect to that, so we'll do something like this. We'll just make them full blocks. Now, add in the glass doorway, and then we put the door in there. Let's put back these walls for a second. Grab our cobblestone. Obviously the floor for the inside won't be cobblestone, but the floor on the outside is cobblestone. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to do the same thing on this side. Just like that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add this top design everywhere else. So just like this. Around this side, I will show you what we are doing with the garage walls. So before we get to the garage walls, bring the design out all the way to here, slabs all the way out to the end of the pillar, just like that. Now, the garage, I'm using again chiseled quartz blocks because in the city texture pack, it looks good for a garage design. Let's see, one more will work. Just like that. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up of whatever block you're using for your garage. Now what we're gonna do is bring the design out just like this. Bring it out like so. Okay. And then what we do right here is we'll put some upside down diorite slabs, and now let's put the gray wool back, get some stone brick stairs, make a little bit extra design on the garage, just like so, just like that. On this one, it's kind of going to be the same thing. Bring it up, it's 4, one more, 5, add in the stairs, add in the diorite walls, upside down stairs, right side upstairs, add in the design. And just do that exact same wall design from here, right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up. Add in the stairs, then the walls, add in the design, and then last but not least, the diorite stairs, just like that. So now cars can park outside or inside. Okay, so now we're going to come back to these walls over here, add some designs. Now we can get rid of these, I'm not using those anymore. Bring in these. And then get my interior block ready. We'll actually just not use an interior block just to make it simple for you guys. Now we're just going to add in some windows right here. Slabs, upside down stairs. just like that. Now we'll actually add slabs down here like that. Yep. Okay. Now we're gonna add in diorite to the back, just like this, so it doesn't look like there's just glass behind. Bring it all the way up. Now what we're gonna do is bring in redstone lamps, put them on top, or sea lanterns, but I'm using redstone lamps. Now, when we do the interior, we're gonna hide the redstone lamps. They're not gonna stay there. Say the ceiling will be right around here, just like that, or maybe even down here if you want. So don't worry, those redstone lamps or redstone blocks won't be in the design of the interior. Alright, here we're gonna just add these windows to the walls just like this. So I'm just gonna add in the holes, just like so. Do it exactly where I do. And right here, there's not going to be any windows. Now, add in the slabs, the stairs, oops, just like that. Diorite, or whatever type of block you're using for the walls. Then lamps, and we'll add in glass blocks, just like that. And then same thing on all these other windows, these windows, and those windows right there. Actually, before I cut the video, I will show you this one. It's literally the same thing, just one window instead of two. But just in case you guys don't know what to do, just like that, and then same windows for the rest. Just bring these pillars up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm making the base a different style. It's not going to be the base a different style from the rest of the skyscraper. It's not going to be the exact same on all levels, so you can tell what's different and what's not. So you're just going to want to bring all these pillars up by 8. Okay. We'll put these away for a little bit, for a second, and we will get out those. And then what we're going to do with whatever you use for the details on top of the layer, you're just going to add them just like this in between every single wall. So right here, it would be the same thing. And then just do that to all the layers, or to the first layer all the way around. Bring up all the pillars to 8, bring these slabs to here. Alright, so now, once you got all your pillars filled in, and then your slabs in, now what you're going to want to do is bring in, oops, wrong block, bring in all your diorite, or whatever block you're using, walls, up to the top, just like so. And then, once you have all your blocks on top, what you're going to want to do is just take out your gray wool and go out, 1 in front of the pillar, 2 out in front of the lighter walls, just like so. I'll show you what it'll look like on the corners. So it's going to stay out in front of these pillars by 1, in front of these walls out by 2. Unless it's a case like this where it'll be like 3. And then once you turn the corner, it's going to be the same thing, just like so. That's what it's going to look like. Now what you're going to want to add is your walls just like so, just like this. Okay. Then for windows, we're going to do big windows on the sides like this. Just like that. And then slabs on top, on the bottom, I mean. And then slabs on the top. We're going to do the same trick to diorite. Just like this. But now, instead of the redstone blocks and the redstone lamps being on the top layer of the window, it will be on the bottom layer of the window. Just like this. So that makes it so, say the floor level is here, it will cover this, and then the next floor level would be like here, so all these redstone blocks are hidden. And you'll, in between your floor levels, you're gonna have one gap from the bottom layer to this layer. For the rest, it will be not one gap in between, there will be no gaps, but just for the first layer it will be. And you're just going to want to add in windows just like this. And let's see if this will look good. Yeah, we'll do the quartz. Which way do we like it? Which way do I say? I think I like it with the stairs in the middle too. So just do it for that, for all the windows on these walls. These 7 wide walls are going to look the exact same to these walls right here. For these walls, you're just going to add quartz, stairs. Oh, I didn't do that one for the example, but quartz stairs just like this, just like that. And like I said, those walls are going to be the exact same. And these 4x4 walls will be the same as the one that cross to each other, just like this. I'll show you what this one will look like, and then you guys can fill in the rest. It's going to be just one window with quartz like that, and quartz like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same height for the windows. Redstone blocks, just like that. And let me think about this real quick. Yeah, that works. Okay, and then we're going to add in the windows. And that's what this wall will look like on both sides. And then I'll let you guys fill in the rest, and I'll cut to when I have that finished and show you what it looks like. Alright guys, and that's really the layer done. Oh, nope, I lied. I did forget to put in some glass right here. That's the layer done though. Now, this is what I meant. your build should look just like mine now. Okay? Now let's make it daytime. Now what I'm going to do is this is about all you need to do. And now we're going to world edit and copy and paste multiple layers up top. But before I do that, I'm going to do the interior real quick. You guys can do the same unless you don't care about the interior. You can skip, or actually I'll cut it for you because I'm not going to show me doing the interior. I'm not even going to do the interior of the first layer because we're going to be copying and pasting the second layer up. And so I will cut to when I have the interior done, and then I'll show you guys how to copy and paste, and then I'll show you what we're going to do after that. Alright guys, and now I have finished the interior, so now we're just going to copy and paste it to the top. So I will show you guys how to do copy and paste right now. So first thing you want to do is make sure the way you're copying it is correct, because it depends on what direction you are, where it will go, where you'll copy it. So what you're going to want to do is make sure you have cheats on so you can do this on your world. And you type in clone, and on the block you're standing on, do the chords. So my chords are 3850 by 86 by 1240. Okay? 1240. 3850, 86, 1240. Now we come over here. I'll copy the corner, because what this is doing is it's copying everything in this square, including these blocks. So now 3847, 3847, you're just putting in the chords on this block now, and then 88, and then 1243, 1243. There you go. So now that's copied, that's cloned. So now, for an example, I'm going to stand right here on this glass block and see where it spawns. The way you do it is you put these three little marks here. That makes it so wherever you're standing, it will clone it. You hit enter. Now as you can see, when it cloned it, it didn't clone it to the right like I put it in. It cloned it to my left, but on the same layer as this block, just on the complete other side. So with that, we're going to copy and paste this build. So what we're going to do is we're going to want to make sure we have everything inside. So just like this, we'll put it right there, and then we're going to put in these chords now. So 3843 by 93 by 1226, 1226, just like that. And now we're going to go to the complete opposite corner right here. And we're going to clone this entire top layer. So 3806. Again, we're just putting in the chords. 3806. 100. Oops. 100 by 1257. 1257. Okay? Now that's cloned everything. Now remember, the way we did it is we cloned it on the left side, but it spawned everything on the right side. We were on the right. So we're going to go exactly to where this block was and line it up with this block. Oh, now you see I messed up. I would have missed this entire layer right here. No, I got it. Never mind. Sorry. It looked like I didn't get it. I got it. Now we're gonna go up to where we want it to spawn, right here. And now, if we did this right, just spawn the entire top layer, just like that. See? And now what you're gonna want to do is just break your blocks now, just like this. And now you're just gonna want to keep going up. Remember, it's gonna be at the same level of this gray block right there. So now, just do it again. You can see it's going to keep doing that over and over again. So break this block, come over one, and enter on it again. You just keep doing this over and over again until you get to a height you want. So right now I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. I want to make this a pretty tall build. And as you can see, it's also cloning the interior just like that. Now I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers. Let's bring it to 8. So this will be the 7th one. Now let's see how the 8th one looks now. Let's see if I like the height. Let's come back. I think that's a pretty good height. Let's go maybe one more layer. And then see how it looks. Back up. Yep, I like that. Now you could just leave it like this and then do a roof. But what I'm going to do now is make it taller, but I'm going to change it on the way up now. So now I'm going to bring these layers up by 8. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to bring this one up by 8. That's 3, that's 4, that's 5, that's 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now we're going to make this all gray wool right here. Now what we're going to do is make this gray wool too. That gray wool, that gray wool, that gray wool, and that gray wool. And we're going to bring the build up like this. Now you see my roof is kind of sticking out right there. And what I was using was the light gray wool right there. Can't change that, so what we will do is grab my carpet, gray carpet block like that, so it's not hidden. Because I want to make this tower go up a little bit higher. Wait, switch it up. So do exactly what I do. 5, 6, 7. Make all these towers go up by 8, but then change the corners. So skip these ones. And then I'll come back when it's done. Okay guys, so once you have that done, now what you want to do is you want to fill in all these walls all the way to the top, and then fill them in, completely in, and then do the same design that is under it, just like this. Now on these windows, on these sides right here, You're just going to fill them all the way to the top and just keep them empty. And when you get to the top layer, I will show you for these corners. When you get to the top layer, you can do the same thing with the gray wool. Make it come all the way around outside of the pillars by one, just like we did on the bottom layers, just like so. And then remember how we did this design right here. Let me get the slabs out. Instead, you're going to do this just like that on all the corners. Alright, you guys, and then this is what it should look like now. And I did make a mistake, sorry guys. These are actually slabs under. You're going to make the slabs just like how you did down there, up here. Exact same thing, just missing this corner piece. Just like this. Then we're going to copy and paste this up a few more times. But I'm going to do the interior first, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, now we're ready to do copy and paste again. I did my interior, but now we want to clone everything from this layer right here. So let's do this. Change this to clone. I used that for the interior. I filled in the floor. Let's go to clone. I think it was 3834, right? 3843. Just like that. And then 165. 165. 1226. So 1226. So 1226. 165. 3843. Yep. Now we're going to come up to here and clone everything from here. So 3806, 3806, 172, 172, 1256, 1256. So 1256, 172, 3806. Make sure I have it right. Now we can just come to here, put this where I want it, because I cloned it from this block up. Whoops. Let's fix that real quick. So now we come to here, right here. Make sure it's aligned. Yes, it is. And I cloned it from here, correct? Just double check. Yep. Now stand on this block right here. And we do the squiggly lines, hit enter. And there you go. Now let's just do this. Oh, boom. Perfect. We'll keep that in there so it keeps cloning. Let's do another layer. See how that looks. I think we can do one more layer. Let's look at it. Actually, 3 layers may be good. I'm gonna try a 4th layer. If I don't like it, I'll show you guys how to delete it. We'll try one more layer, see how it looks. Just like that. Actually, yeah, 4 layers is good. I think 5 layers would make it way too high. So now I'm gonna break these glass blocks, just like so. Now show you guys how to do it with the rooftop. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get these ready, and around we're just gonna make it 2 blocks of gray wool all the way around, just like this, all the way around. Okay. Whoops. Now I'm going to come over to my elevator. And let's make it so there's a light at the top of it. There we go. And after we do this, we're gonna make a diorite wall coming around like this. With slabs on top. Let's see how that looks from far away. It looks fine. There we go. Now we do this all the way around, just like so. And then we're going to want to fill in this whole area in between. Once I'm done filling in this wall right here, then I got to put the slabs on top. But we don't want to keep this ugly roof with all these lights and with some blocks sticking out. So what we're going to want to do is fill it in with black concrete for a black top. There we go. Now we don't really need any of that. Grab black concrete in this texture pack, chiseled quartz, some iron trap doors, some rails, and some daylight sensors, because we're going to want to make this roof look realistic, somewhat realistic, with like solar panels, vents, air conditioning units all on top. I'll show you how to fill this in with black concrete. So we're going to come to this corner right here, and we're going to type in fill. So let's go to here, type in fill, and put your coordinates. So this is 3835, 197, 1230, 1230. And then we're going to put the 3 squiggly lines. That puts it, it makes it so it fills everywhere to where you're at. So it's only going to fill in this one block, because I'm standing on this one block. If you just put in concrete, it's going to be white. I'm pretty sure it's 7. No, 7's gray. I think it's 14 then. Oops, that's 4. So basically, you got to put in numbers. It's not 14. Is it 15? Let's see. It's 15. Okay. So now we just go to this corner right here. Fill. Just like that. I forgot to break this. Now we're just going to fill the rest in. Black concrete. Just like so. Let's get some redstone torches too. Redstone torches are right here. Let's get some anvils. This for this corner. Now let's make it nighttime. Time, midnight. This is what it's gonna look like. Let's put these right here so airplanes can see where the skyscraper's at, and it adds some light to the roof. So we're just gonna add it into all 4 corners just like this. Oops. Just like so. There we go. Last side. Boom. Now, let's add some solar panels. Oops. Let's make it even on each side. We'll do 5. Yep. Then we'll do this for this layer. Do it a few times. Just like this. Now, do this. This is gonna be a big building. It needs a lot of electricity, a lot of light, a lot of solar panels, just like this. Yeah, that works. Now let's add some machines. I don't know what these could really be, but let's add them. I don't know what these would be, but kind of look good, so we'll add it. 2 blocks out, so 1, 2. I think it was 4, if I'm not mistaken. Just like this. Yeah. Okay. We'll add another layer of those right around here. Yeah. You guys don't really have to do this if you don't want to, but I'm just doing it because I think it adds a little bit more detail on the roof. Kind of want to add a helipad to this roof, but I don't think this roof needs one. Because I built a small helipad right over there on that roof. It's very small though. And now let's get some air conditioning units right around here. Let's make it center with these 2 blocks, these 2 blocks. Then did I make it 1 out or 2 out from here? 1 out. There we go. Add 1. We'll add one of these machines right in the center because it's a 1 block center. There we go. We'll make this look like it's going somewhere. We'll make it look like it's all going into this 1 machine. Just like that. Then we'll make it go into 1 more, just like this. And then we'll add some solar panels right at the end, just to fill in this area. 3, 4, 5, just like that. That we can keep that, I guess. That works. And that's really it, guys. That's a skyscraper right there. Pretty simple. Now, let's come down here and break these. And let's add the doors to the front, because these doors, and the interior is not done, so let's kind of hide it a little bit more with these doors. But that's it, guys. Again, my audio was a little messed up this video. I'm getting a new mic soon, so it might sound a little messed up just for this one, or maybe the next few videos, but then I'm getting a new one. It's coming. We ordered it online. That's really it, guys. This is the city so far in 3 episodes. I think this is a lot of work in 3 episodes. So, next episode, I'll probably have more roads done, because I don't think you guys would want to watch me do roads or terraforming. I'm going to add some custom trees to here probably, because I'm trying to make this connect to the ground, the natural ground. So I had to do all this. And then I'm going to expand the highway out this way, destroy these mountains sometime, but that's going to be way later on in the future, because right now I'm mainly just going to work on the terraforming on these edges and go this way with the city. So instead of going that way, we're going to go this way. So we're going to fill in all this area. Maybe that highway will go to somewhere new one day. I have a lot of highway right here, so we're going to work on it down this way, all the way down there. But that's really it, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Like the video. Leave a comment. Let me know how my audio was. If it was bad, if it was good, and thank you for watching.